Greetings people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar, playing as Gaius Julius Caesar. When did I grow a beard, by the way? Caesar didn't have a beard, although we look kind of more manly with the beard than without it, right? I think I like the look. I like that one. It really does fit us. It really does fit him. To be fair, so I'm actually gonna keep that one. And of course, I should have a royal cloak, which is the default one, so yeah, I'm gonna just keep that one. I like it. She's looking a bit sickly. I think it's because she is spindly. I think that's the reason why. In the last episode, we of course had that awful civil war thing going on. Actually, two of them, but we actually gave in to the demands of one of them, which cost us one level of crown authority, which isn't really too big of a deal. I'm getting less money because of it, which we actually can see up here. But it's still okay. I'm not too sad about that, to be fair. What I need to do is keep on upgrading my stuff to increase my income, though. For example, here in the Vatican, among other things. That's not where cottage is. Cottage is down here. Gonna keep on upgrading that one as well. I'm actually really low on money, but I think just being at peace for a little while is gonna help me with that one. I think. That's not what I wanted to build. I want to build things that give me money, preferably. Like this one. And I also own one thing up here, Salisbury. Gonna build this one. And now I'm really low on money, so I'm just gonna stay at peace for a little while so we can get some income back. Meanwhile, we might just try and kill someone, like him. Although we would have to bribe people to do so, and I don't really know if we can pay for that right now. Oh, so many options. When can we attack you again? Not today. Can we attack you? Yes, we can. And that's actually the rest of your miserable little rule. So I'm gonna... This is actually still an empire. That's probably the most pitiful empire I've seen in my life. Although, the Byzantines call themselves an empire when they only owned about this little patch of land here, which is basically Byzantium in game, and they own some things down here. Like they own the Dutch of Asia. Or Asia as well. And they had Athens for a while as a vassal as well. But they were really pitiful, and they still call themselves the Roman Empire, of course. So I see why they did so, because they had a continuous line from where the Roman Empire of old existed, and they had all of the legal right to call themselves a Roman Empire still. While in sheer power, they didn't really were that much of an empire, to be fair. At all. I just send these guys home. I don't need them. And it costs too much money to keep them raised. Actually, I want to keep my income going, because as I said, we are running low on money, and that's not the best thing. I do have a good heir. That's something to be happy about. Even though I have to spend a lot of money on his education. A new flame. Over the years, I have received a great deal of portraits. I'm only 18, but okay. Many over the years. From various noblewomen, both foreign and local. Until now, they have mostly gathered dust in some attic. Perhaps I should bring them out and select my new romantic pursuit. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna sleep with someone else than my wife. She's 30 years old. No thanks. She's the wife of my vassal. She's a spontaneous spirit longing for adventure. That's one of my vassals, so yeah, I'm gonna keep that one for consideration. She looks a bit like a nun, so no thank you. Oh, yeah, that's a favorite. I like that one. She's married to my vassal. Absolutely, that's a favorite. No. No. She's only 16. I'm only 18 though. And she appears she's a reincarnation of her grandmother. That's interesting. How do you become a reincarnation, by the way? I'm gonna keep her. I only care about... I could actually thrill all of them, because I'm so good at intrigue. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go for all 3. To the winsome High Priest Gaius Caesar, your chivalry is like the glittering ocean. I have no other desire but to feel your lips touch mine. That I may know true joy, you and I belong together. Man, this game and its poetry. I love it. And it's through poetry that they're using no like no dots and no capital letters, and everything is used right the way you want it to, and it's okay because it's poetry. It's like they always said in the Swedish class, like poetry is allowed to break every rules of grammar. It's okay. So I don't really. To the enchanting High Priest Gaius Caesar, your love is like stars in the sky. I have no other desire. There's no dot there, but there's still a capital letter here. I have no other desire but to feel the embrace of your love, that I may know if your prowess carries off the battlefield. You put Apollo to shame. I put Apollo to shame. Excellent. I love it. Awesome. To the fair High Priest, your presence is the balm to for my very soul. My heart yearns to you to have you close, that I may know the depths of your love. Please be the Odysseus to my Penelope. Penelope. I feel like that name was... That was actually... I like that one. Excellent. They're using all of these comparison to the ancient sagas. I think I like them. Apollo. Odysseus. Odysseus. Man. I'm a bit of a seducer, am I? Right? Okay, you should probably belong to this guy, even though I don't really like him. What I'm going to do, though, is gonna grant these to individual beings, and then grant him the vassalage, the vassals. No, not this guy. Flavianus and who? Arcadius. And here we go. Have fun. See how I'm actually looking away from you being a traitor and allowing you to have these extra people within your empire or your kingdom. As for the comment, there was a comment about saying like how I should give more to Galicia so we can have it through Portugal. I think this actually looks kinda like Portugal, right? I cannot give this to him because it belongs to Tahut, which is a kingdom by itself. It's about as big as Portugal is in real life, although they have more things here and here than they do in real life. But I don't have this chunk, but kinda looks like Portugal to my eyes, at least. Kinda. Not entirely, but kinda. I think I'm gonna let it stay that way for now. I'm busy sleeping with people I don't know, like the wives of my vassals and that 16-year-old. It's okay. I'm only 18 and she's 16. It's a small age difference. It's only 2 years. That's the same age difference between me and my girlfriend, and I think that's absolutely fine. 2 years, it's okay. It's not like she's 14 and I'm 16. She's 16 and I'm 18. Don't send me the authorities on me, please. It's even legal here in Sweden, so it's not anything to send on me for it, but still. Man. I'm gonna go for a holy war. I could actually go for conquest. And that's actually better because I do get more prestige than piety. That's a lot of independent people with only one county. Fascinating. That gives me an amazing opportunity to kill them, you know? Oh, right! The province of Hispania. The power and influence of the Roman Empire now extend all the way to the old province of Hispania once more. This land has suffered greatly from the constant border skirmishes waged by its bickering Muslim and Catholic lords, and now it may finally know peace again as the Pax Romana settles over the peninsula. Also, I'm actually going to Now that I'm thinking about it, I need to actually lower my music a bit. I have been noticing in recordings that it is a bit loud. And I still haven't bothered to do something about it until now, so now it's rectified. Now I have done something about it. Oh. I gained a daughter, and she's actually really good as well. Marina. You're not gonna get sent to university because I cannot really afford it, and she's a woman, and I'm not gonna play as her, so it doesn't really matter. So no, I'm not going to send her to university. Come on. Gargamel. Gargamel. It makes me think about the Smurfs. Man, I love those cartoons. I love the old movies. No, I love the old cartoons. I also love the movies. The rest are really good. But I mainly love the cartoons. They're really good. He's starting to kill off his special troops. That's good. He's the greatest of Khans. That is a real good trait, by the way. That's a really good trait. Vassal limit plus 20. Same culture opinion. I like that one. He's too far away to interact with. I would like look how easy or difficult it would be to kill him. But apparently that's not gonna happen. Sad. Really sad. I can spend my time writing poetry instead, I think. Right? Because why not? I'm just gonna grant... I think Bavaria is big enough. I'm gonna create a second kingdom up here. I'm gonna try and create East France, I think. But for that to happen, I need more things within East France, of course. So that's gonna need to happen first. So I need to conquer more things, and that's exactly what I'm going to spend my time doing. Conquer county? No, conquer duchy, please. That's a lot of prestige, by the way. I miss having my imperial city. I like that one. And the reason I'm going for these people is because I have truces with the people in England. So I need to conquer some other things instead, while we're waiting for the truces to go away. So you are not married to anyone either. You can marry the Mason. We need to take down Iceland. I guess that's something that I actually could do. We're actually really close to being done. We just need to take some things from England, we need to take some things from West Francia, and we need to take away Iceland from that single county. Lancashire is something I actually could take as well. I guess I'm gonna do that next, probably. Rather than going for Germany. That was really easy. Thank you. I think that's a bit of an overkill. 32,000 people on this little small person. Probably weren't needed to happen, but still. It did happen, and I'm proud of it. You gain these two things and the duchy. Thank you. Lancashire. You... actually really good at diplomacy, but you're gonna die. Because I need this thing. I need this thing if I want the Pax Romana thing to kick in. And I really do want that thing to kick in. That is a lot of troops. He called in the what? Jom's Vikings. Interesting. I know they were a thing, but I don't really know that much about the Jom's Vikings. I have noticed your interest in the arts of subterfuge, my lord. I might be able to help you learn even more. My cousin and spymaster, Maxima, smiles intriguingly as she joins me in the gardens. She is as renowned as anyone with these sets of skills can get, and I would like to deepen my knowledge of intrigue. Sure. I'm probably gonna disappoint her, like I have disappointed every single teacher I have had before. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Gonna make it easy for myself to kill people. How far away are we from murdering you without having to pay too much money? Actually, not too far away. Oh, that's okay. I like that one. Who was the prince? Was that his son? Is his son trying to help me kill him? No, that's another one. I think he's one of the other brothers. Yeah, he's the younger one. He's a much younger one. Are you gonna kill your brother as well if you have the time? Or if you have the opportunity? I think he's gonna try and kill his brother as well. If I try to, he will probably help me. That would make sense. He's beautiful, genius, robust, and a giant. And you have bleeder syndrome. Yeah. Not that good. Okay, that was a mess. That's sad. I'm gonna abandon that one. I don't want to get figured out that I'm trying to murder people. It's generally not a good thing to be known as a murderer, you know. So I want to try and stay away from it. Migration. There you go. We are get closer and closer. Iceland, please give me Northumbria back. I need this for myself. Because of reasons which you cannot actually envision. Right. Oh, what just happened in Sweden? Oh no, those people actually joined in the war because they're actually allied to these people. That's why. And you could go back to this one, Maxima, now, if you want to. While I raise my men-at-arms, please. Thank you. Which I still cannot support, because they're kind of expensive. You have converted faith in IKEA. And every time I say IKEA, it makes me think about IKEA. I don't really know why, but it makes me think about it. I think I want to get rid of the Orthodoxy that's still around. There's not a lot of Orthodox people within the Empire nowadays, but there are still some of them, you know? And I would like to get rid of them. I also would like to see Roman spread a bit more, but no one is really trying to do it except me. And that makes me really sad. Yeah, it does. So Norse culture is still a thing here, but here the Swedish and Norwegian culture is a thing. As well as some Danish. And apparently they are Norwegian now in Germany. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It really is. I want a siege, thank you. I'm gonna go for next siege then. Oh, I actually have an organizer. For once I have one. I love that. I haven't had an organizer for how long? I don't even know. That isn't the strongest army I've seen in my life, really. I'm gonna try and preferably kill it if I could. I don't even think that... Yeah, that's actually the Iceland's army. Is that Iceland's army as well? It is. Good. Meaning I can kill all of them and make it a bit easier for myself to win this thing. Where did Iceland get so many troops, by the way? That was an insanely strong army for such a small rule. I guess he actually hired some holy orders. Yes, he did. That's the reason why. My half-brother can marry her. Why? She is real bad. Sure, if you want to marry this woman, go for it. I don't really think she's good enough for you, but still. Who? It was worth a lot of money, so I'm gonna ransom the person. He was a grandmaster of a Templar order, basically. Interesting. This is too easy. I'm smashing everyone. And I like it. Yes, I do. And finally, some things are getting finished. When it comes to building stuff. That's good. It's going to increase my income even further. It did. By a lot, actually. And that siege didn't win me the thing, but I'm getting closer and closer. A question of loyalty. My concubine, Juliana, is with child. And I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It is hard to believe she would ever betray me like this. But could it be that I am not the father? I'm an intrigue character. I do intrigue for everything. Oh, my concubine just had a child. Maxima. She's really good. I like her. I'm proud of my concubine. You should sit down, my dear. There is real concern in Juliana's eyes. After drawn-out silence, she finally admits it. Barrow Justin is the true father of my child. Everyone should know about it. My son is bossy. Marshal or stewardship? I think it's an easy decision. Stewardship. I need money. I need a lot of money. Man. I feel like I'm always running on always a deficit. Because I have all of these things I need to spend my money on. I don't particularly like it. There we go, we won. That's the last thing we needed up here in Northumbria. It finally belongs to us. Yeah. We just need to get rid of England now. They're losing some wars. Oh. They're actually winning these things for me. That makes me happy. Is that something that we need, the Isle of Man? We might do. I actually don't know. I don't remember if the Romans ever had the Isle of Man. I probably just take as many things as I can. Just make sure that I can get the Pax Romana. It would be very upsetting if I weren't able to get it. West Francia, do you wanna die? Did it die? I could invade for... I guess East Francia, West Francia. I don't see a reason to. And I feel like that's a waste of CB. Yeah, I think it is. That's a big one. But it's not a big one. Neither is that one. Or this one. I'm gonna go for bar. Bar. And it's probably gonna be a walk in the park like always. Because I am that overpowered. Is someone trying to kill my concubine? I wonder who that might be. Okay. Apparently I just gained an alliance with someone. There we go. That should be enough. They're so weak, these French people. They're easy to kill. Let the traitor be known. My vassal, the Pope. Didn't I crucify you? The Coptic papacy. Oh, I see. Now I have done so to more than one pope. So I'm not actually picking a certain religion to actually be naughty against. I'm feeling I'm doing naughty things to all religions in this campaign. So no one can feel that I'm just pointing their religion out. Or I guess I am pointing out Christianity because those people were both Christians. But I have also pointed out other people as well, I feel like. Okay, it's fun to burn these people at stakes, okay? It's okay. I like it. Hopefully you do too. Hopefully you do. It would be a terrible thing if people were feeling upset about it. That's of course not what I'm wanting. That's of course not what I want. For people to feel upset. She's not particularly good. Modia. Information brokering. I don't care about Galeria, so why should I care about the secret about who killed her? It's not that important to me. I don't even know who that woman is, to be fair. I did have an organizer, right? I'm gonna use him. Try and catch this guy. Gonna make the war slightly easier to win, especially if we capture him. Which we didn't do. But I think we just need like one more siege and then we're gonna win this thing. As long as the ticking war score do not tick in. Because if that happened, it will make our lives slightly more difficult. Oh, Platilla, you have been so brave. Hello, Paulus. Beautiful, genius, hail and fecund. You are not as good as your brother, but you're still real good. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. You're also a child of a concubine, which is a bad thing for you. You have promoted culture in that place. Thank you. Where should be the next place to go? Is he Roman? He's still Roman. He is probably going to die. Or he might. He might die soon. Who knows? It all depends. Okay, that wasn't actually enough. So I think we just need... Hopefully it's one more siege. I don't want to have to run all the way over here to siege these things down. Okay. I gained a new son, it seems like. Caesar Dan. Caesar Dan. Caesar... That's like that's the worst combination, like double name I've seen in my life. Caesar Dan. Man, that's awful. Poor child. Man, that poor little child. Ooh, I'm gonna kill you, man. In the name of Caesar Dan, I'm gonna kill the King of England. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, because she wants to name him after her father. I can understand so much. Why give him that name? It's not as bad as Elon Musk and his wife or his girlfriend giving their child that name, which I'm not even to mention because it's so insanely weird. I guess most of you know about it already. I'm feeling for the child. And I went along with it. Because I'm a terrible father. It seems like I am. I'm a terrible father I am sleeping with like 4 different women, and I'm also texting or writing messages to like 3 other women at the same time. Writing the sweet old poetry to these women. While being the emperor of the strongest empire on the planet, although Genghis is trying to prove me wrong. And I do think his empire is actually bigger than mine is, if you think about how big it was in real life. Seeing as we cannot see it here, but he owns basically all of China and Russia and Mongolia, and you know what I'm talking about. So his empire is probably in sheer size bigger than mine is. I'm kind of sure in sheer size that it's much bigger than mine is. I don't know if mine is worth more though. Owning China is a big thing. So I actually don't know. We have to wait and see how that turns out. But I'm actually going to take a break here. So that's how this video is going to turn out. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed this, guys. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any single upload that I put out. And leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already, because that is where you can find out information about the channel. And some things about my personal life. Just a tiny little bit about my personal life. Those things that I'm comfortable about giving out. Make sure to do all of these things, guys. But thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care.